Please use this app responsibly, watch first and practice later.
For our forwards drag, we're going to be first advising you to revise your T-stop because the shape, that T shape, that perpendicular shape of the feet is very important to be able to make this move work. If we need to develop our turnout a little bit more, then that's an ideal place to start your revision. We also want to make sure that we've warmed up a little bit for this move because it's going to be quite a deep lunge, a deep stretch. So do make sure that you've taken some time off the ice before you come on to just do some basic stretches, one side, other side. Hold it for a few seconds. I'm moving through these stretches very, very quickly. Depends on your flexibility range in your adductor, inner leg muscle area, as to how deep and low you're going to take this movement. We're going to set up by taking a few steps forwards, making sure that we've got our arms stretched out nice and strong, side to side. Pick a leg. I love my left, so I'm going to be dragging my right. As I get ready, I'm going to turn my foot that's going to drag so that the blade is now perpendicular, and I'm going to start to descend into a bend of my standing leg. Now this is a very mild drag, it's very minimal, not an awful lot of, excuse me, I'll say that again, not an awful lot of depth on that one. Say that 10 times fast. Now, make sure that we have that turnout and dragging in the middle of the blade feeling. As we develop more confidence, we can start to consider taking our drag lower, always making sure we're warmed up. But when we do a drag well, we should end up with some snow on the inside of our skating boot because we're going to release the blade from the floor. So as we take our drag, we're going to let that foot rest on the side, the leather of the boot. So we're collecting snow down there. I should have my shoulders facing forwards the whole time. One nice long line from the front skate, strong chest facing forwards, head facing forwards, arms outstretched, free leg exactly behind. Now, if my free leg likes to take a little bit of a detour one side or the other, that's going to cause us a bit of a struggle to balance. It may cause us to topple over, it may cause us to spin out. Either way, that's not a very pleasant experience. So we're going to really make sure that we have good alignment as we take this drag. As I'm preparing arms out side to side, taking a few steps forwards, turning out the dragging foot and letting ourselves descend down to get that nice alignment front to back. And now when it's time to come up, big strong push down into the front leg and making sure you keep your foot flat. Push down and squeeze to close those legs in a scissor action. One more time in profile. We're down in our drag. We're trying to come up, get a nice strong push down and squeeze this leg in. Think of scissors closing, squeeze to bring ourselves back up.
Let's see the drag demonstrated in full motion. Get moving with basic strokes, arms outstretched and ready. Choose your dominant side for your supporting leg and descend into shape. It's easiest to rise up before we lose our forward motion, so be ready. Here's a variation if you're finding that either descending or coming back up is tricky. Use both hands on your knee to brace. Your back leg should drag behind you in alignment with your free side hip. Skating alongside a line on the ice can help us to keep that in mind.
Squeeze to bring ourselves back up.